Hey there, welcome to today's marketing session. How are you guys? As you come on, pop in, say hello, don't be shy. I want to hear from you. Let me know what is something amazing that has happened in your business this week. Share it, okay? And then also let me know what you do. If you're new to the page, welcome. So what we're going to talk about today is something that some of these things I find quite often with our done-for-you clients, but also with some of my coaching clients. And so I felt that it was really important to talk about these to the entire community, okay? Because I don't want you to make the same mistakes, or at least be aware of some of these mistakes that you can make and then learn from them. Social media is amazing when it comes to using it for your business, but it can also be very challenging and frustrating when you're not getting the results that you should get because you're putting all of this time and effort into, posting, coming up with content, trying to get your name out there. So I'm going to dish out 10 or so mistakes that I want you to be aware of, to try not to make when you are doing your social media marketing for your business, okay? If you are new to the page, welcome. My name is Ginna and I am the owner and founder of Hype Media. We are a boutique social media marketing agency. I'm also the creator of Style Rebel Mama, and Hype Media and Style Rebel Mama are coming together to work with female entrepreneurs and support you in how to develop a personal style brand that aligns with you so that you can reach more of your perfect audience, okay? That is the point of being in business. Okay, so let's get started. So actually, let me start with Katrina and Judy. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys do, what business you serve, maybe if it's a product or, whatever it is, let us know. And from all of you, I'd love to hear something amazing that has happened in your business so far this week, okay? And if nothing has, it's okay. Every day is a new day, and I promise you, things get better and things change when you stay in action. So, all right, so let's get into these. So here are 10 of, I think, the most often mistakes that we make when we use social media for our business, okay? So number one is not having a customer persona, not having a clear persona as to who your perfect human being is that you want to target, meaning avatar. Avatar is used all the time. I like to call them human beings. So you need to be clear as to who exactly you're trying to target, okay? So for example, with makeup, you can say, well, I want to target every single woman. Well, you know what? That doesn't work effectively. It's not humanly possible to serve every single woman. So maybe you want to serve a woman that is a mom, that is between the ages of 35 to 55, that maybe is a realtor, so you want to get very specific on the type of human that you want to connect with. And you can have more than one of these customer personas. You can have a few, but being clear on that is really important. So that's one mistake that I find for many, especially entrepreneurs, and if you're newer in the game, is not getting really clear on who that person is. And it goes a little further than that. You want to think about what do they do not only for a living, but what do they do for fun? Do they travel? Do they like to order out? What kind of food do they like? Do they like fitness? Do they take vitamins? I mean, there's so many things that can really help you get clear on that exact person. And there's a reason why you want to get clear with that. And we're going to talk about that when I get to one of the other mistakes. Actually, it's my next one. So number two is your content, okay? A mistake that us as entrepreneurs make with our content is when it's like, nah, just boring. Here's the thing, social media is to be social, okay? People want to be distracted, they want to be entertained, they want to be inspired. Okay, maybe we're seeing a lot of news, a lot of world stuff going on, right? But that is not, they're not going on Facebook or on Instagram to see what the latest news is on Corona. That's just not happening. It just happens to be there. They're going on Facebook or Instagram or, you know, other places, YouTube, whatever the other platform may be, to actually be distracted, to be entertained, to connect with people, have a human connection, which is so important right now in this new environment that we're living in, right? So your content is really important. And when you have your customer persona aligned, you have it identified, you've defined it very clearly, then you create content that that type of person would most likely engage with. And there's different ways that you can research this and find out what kind of content these people are really into. I'm going to share a quick little hack. If you do not have, well, if you manage a Facebook business page. So if you manage a Facebook business page, let me know. Say business page so that I know. Now, if you manage one, do you have business manager? You want to make sure to create your business manager account. Once you're in business manager, there is a tool called Audience Insights. If you go into Audience Insights, you can find out what anybody on Facebook is into depending on their age, the country they live in, or they've visited, or, you know, you can select different countries, demographics, their interests, and then it'll give you the top 10, top 15 pages that those people are, the pages that are higher engaged within that target audience that you choose, okay? Then what you do with that information is you go into those pages and you see the type of content that they're posting. And if you see a lot of engagement on certain posts, that's going to give you a really clear idea as to what type of content you should be putting out there. Now, you don't want to copy, you never want to do that, but if it's not a competitor, you should share posts from other pages. It actually helps your reach and distribution of your pages, of your content. So that's number 2. Number 3 mistake, the third mistake I find, is when you're inconsistent with posting. Okay, you definitely want to post at least once a day. You don't need to go more than twice a day. Really, I don't really think that you do, but you also want to be consistent with your posting. Use consistent times because your audience will get used to that. Another mistake that I find, actually, here's a bonus mistake that I find quite often when I start working either through a done-for-you service where a company is hiring my agency to do their marketing for them, or even when I'm coaching clients one-on-one and I dig into their Facebook pages, they're using third-party schedulers. There's a lot of different thoughts about this, whether they work or they don't work, meaning do they hurt your reach on your posts or do they not? Lately, I'm hearing that they don't as bad as maybe we used to think so. However, there is no need to use a third-party scheduler for Facebook or even for Instagram because you can do it right inside of Facebook Creator. So if you're not using Facebook Creator yet, get in there because you can post on your Facebook page and schedule, as well as on Instagram and schedule, and it will automatically post. And you're using the Facebook platform, which Facebook loves, okay? So that won't hurt your reach. So, you know, we sometimes do use like Hootsuite and Buffer for certain things, but not for posts that I want to get paid attention to. So my more important posts, we will schedule right within Facebook for Instagram and for Facebook. So, so check Creator out if you're not in there yet. Number 4 is, here's one. So putting an idea out there and thinking that because it works for somebody else, it's going to work for you. An example, the follow, unfollow tip that some Instagram influencers claim works. To me, that is just so not authentic. You don't need these huge Instagram numbers to have a big business. If you check out Hype Media's Instagram, we just really got active with it because we've had a little bit more time now over COVID. But even my Style Rebel Mama Instagram, it's not, I don't have thousands of followers. You don't need thousands of followers to have a business and to get clients. Okay. Me personally and my agency as well, we have found ways to get clients without having, these vanity numbers that honestly don't mean a lot. However, now, one thing you can do with those numbers is retarget them with ads, effectively. There are strategies to do that, but you don't need to worry about having like these huge numbers on social media in order to have a business that's profitable. Okay. So doing that unfollow and follow, or the follow unfollow trick, is really something that I would stay away from. And there's a lot of ideas out there, but they're not all good. Even when you see influencers and more, like celebrities using them or training on them, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to work for you. There's a lot of other factors involved that need to be in place also for these things to work well, if they will work at all. Number 5 is understanding that social media is free, but don't take advantage of it. Although it's free, you still have to make it work. You still have to put work into it, okay? So you can really create an organic strategy. It's going to take some time. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's a free service for you to use. Now, there are tools that you can use within this free service of Facebook or Instagram that when you use the free service, plus you add some paid services, they work, not only do they work faster, they work more effectively. Look, these people are in business to make money. So you definitely have to play with the algorithm. You have to use certain strategies to make the free side work for you. But just remember that it does take a little bit of cost to make the free tools work. Okay, so remember that. So if you're getting frustrated because you're not getting the right engagement, or you're not getting enough clicks to something, you definitely should look into the paid tools, like doing some ads. All right. And one side note on ads: do not hit that boost button. Get into Business Manager and inside of their Ads Manager and do ads inside of there. And if you're not sure how, don't just like dump money into them and create something. Reach out for help, okay? That's something that I train on. I do one-on-one coaching with female entrepreneurs, and then it is something that's going to be talked about soon in a group format. But we are going to touch on this in my upcoming workshop that starts on August 10th. So make sure to say workshop if you want to get in on that, because it's going to be amazing. Okay, next one. So number 6 is understanding that some hashtags and even some ways of searching, they vary depending on country. Okay, so the same thing goes if you're running ads and you're running ads to the United States. And then maybe you try to run ads to, I don't know, United Kingdom or Canada, there might be a pricing difference as well, because the population is different. There's a lot of other factors that go into play, but knowing, what different countries, their ins and outs of social media, just having that knowledge is really important. So a mistake that I see a lot is people not having that knowledge and not paying attention to those things. So, okay, number 7 is being ahead of the game. There are so many changes, literally every single day, I think. It feels like, at least, so many changes with social media. So get educated, okay? So Facebook has a Facebook Blueprint, I believe is the name of the course. They've got tons of training videos. You can get training videos through Instagram, through the Creator app. There are so many tools out there to help you and to give you some knowledge. Sign up for different blogs, check out, like, Social Media Examiner is a really good one. HubSpot is another one. Stay in the loop. Have notifications sent to your email so you just stay in the loop as to knowing what's happening with social media, what's out there, what are new things that are being developed. Should I get into Instagram stories? Yes, they're huge. In fact, if you don't post on Instagram, at least post one Instagram story a day. Okay. Facebook Messenger for business. Are you using that to its full capability with chatbot? So we use ManyChat, and it's something that we develop for our clients. Also for my one-on-one coaching clients, we do that as well. And so you can really connect with your audience and keep them in the loop of what you have going on by taking advantage of Facebook Messenger with a tool like ManyChat. Also, are you doing any lead magnets? Are you running lead ads? Are you getting people into your email database so that you can own that data? You never know if something happens with Facebook or any of these other platforms. They go down and you have nobody's information. What are you going to do with your business? It's going to flatten, okay? You're going to have to start all over. So if you don't have a lead magnet going on yet, you want to get one up and running, all right? The next thing is, let's see. So I think I'm on number 7. Okay. Oh, and I already talked about this one a little bit, but just being aware of your options. Okay. So that's a mistake that I see a lot, is people just not aware of what options are available for them when it comes to social media. And again, it takes just doing some research, some reading, looking things up. Again, Facebook has so many resources that you can read up on. Facebook Business, get on that page, make sure that you like that page. You can sign up for emails, so many different resources so that you're staying on top of what's available for you. A big one that I see is when my clients aren't measuring their data. So go into your analytics, find out what posts are reaching higher than others, which ones have higher engagement. When you look at those posts that have higher engagement and higher reach, then that's content that your audience is liking more. So then make more of that type of content, right? Also, looking at other pages' content, which I talked about in the beginning, that's really important. Seeing what pieces of their content have higher engagement rates, and that'll give you a really good idea of the type of content that you should also be creating that's aligned with that similar audience. So that's really helpful as well. And a big one, okay? Get help. Taking on social media for your business, especially if you have a lot of pieces to it, and not just social media, but digital, online, website, lead magnets, going live, promoting your lives, running Facebook ads, doing Messenger, doing something through Facebook Messenger. All of these things, it takes time. It's a lot of pieces of the puzzle to put together, and it can get super overwhelming. So get an assistant. There are so many amazing virtual assistants out there. I will be 100% honest with you. I wouldn't be able to go live every single week the way that I'm doing it and stay connected with everybody that comments on my lives, send out emails, create content for myself, but not just for myself, for my agency clients, and do all of these things if I didn't have a team behind me. So I have to give a shout out to Mary, Natasha, Kyle, Sydney. Those are my team members, and they're amazing, and they really keep things going. The other thing is get a coach, get a mentor, okay? And if you love to do a 30-minute complimentary strategy session call with me, I would love to do that with you. I do them all the time. I'm offering them to female entrepreneurs, especially during this time right now, because there's so much going on, so much distraction. And I know I'm a mom of 2, I'm a wife, I own 2 businesses. I know how the struggle is real. So if you want to get on a call for 30 minutes and we can chat and I can give you some really great strategies and dig into some of your Facebook content, give you some pointers. I'm available to do that with you. Just say the word. I think I already had a word set up and it'll shoot you a message. Say splash, actually. That's the word. So say splash and we can set something up. And lastly, let's talk about this upcoming workshop. So the workshop starts August 10th. It is my 5-day free Elevate Your Personal Brand Style and Visibility workshop. We are going to get clear on how to define your personal brand style, your brand, how to create your message, your brand message that aligns with you as a human being. I'm going to show you techniques to gain you more visibility so that you can bring in more clients, right? That's the point of doing all of this. So you get to do that with me for 5 days. There are live trainings every single day, live Q&A. The live trainings will stay on the replay as well as the Q&A. So if you can't be live with me, I get it. If you're on live, it's even better though, because we can chat back and forth. I will also have daily gifts to give away because there will be daily tasks. Now, I promise you this, it's going to be super fun. So although there is some work involved, it's fun work, okay? Because we are going to get really clear on you as a human being and how you can offer your value, your uniqueness to your perfect audience and make a bigger impact. So that's what the workshop is about, and I can't wait to have you guys in there. I hope that this was helpful today. Let me know, what did you guys think? Was it helpful? And we'll get more deep into this inside of the workshop, and then after that, there's going to be a program as well that you can get into and work with me. I'll be live again next Wednesday on Style Rebel Mama. So if you haven't followed me on that page yet, check it out. It's all about style and fashion, but style that works with your business and your visibility, okay? And then on Thursdays, I go live here again. So I'll see you back here next Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, you guys have a fabulous rest of the week. Reach out to me one-on-one if you have any questions and if I can offer any additional support. But I can't wait to see you ladies inside the workshop. All right, bye.